Hi, Joel Rollins here again for Rave Radio, and I'm here with Justin Knox, who's Director of Marketing for RGBlink. RGBlink, a manufacturer of video distribution, scaling, processing, and switching equipment. How's the show for you so far? And thanks for being with us.
Yeah, nice to be here. Thanks very much. Yeah, the show's going very well so far. Been steady and good, really knowledgeable people at the show.
Yeah. How many InfoComms have you done so far?
For me, this is my second InfoComm, but for RGBlink, I think this is our fifth or sixth.
Okay, great. Tell us what's new with RGBlink.
Well, the big things we brought to the show were X3 Live, which is a mixing and scaling product all in one, and a bunch of new 4K distribution products, and quite exciting is our new software Expose, which gives people a GUI interface for controlling the universal processors.
How do you see? I mean, that's got to be a market in heavy transition now. We're all talking about 4K and how it's distributed. As a matter of fact, Rave's going to be doing a touring class on 4K, and you've got product here to show.
Yeah.
What's acceptance level so far?
People are looking for solutions. I've sort of coined it as being the greater than 2K problem, really, in that, particularly for the LED screen guys, their displays are often now larger than 2K, but not necessarily 4K. And so the ability to deliver a high quality source at high resolution without downscaling before then upscaling is the thing we're looking to really solve with the 4K distribution solutions.
People have different levels of 4K processing coming out. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we're trying to do is kind of demystify 4K and the way that it will wind up. Talk to us about, I mean, you're obviously looking ahead at that market, about your 4K development process and how you think that's going to work.
Yeah, well, we're well in the pipeline for 4K at 60 frames per second. That will come along with 12G SDI, so for full bandwidth there. So we're expecting to be shipping towards in the fourth quarter of this year at that rate. So currently most things are at 30 frames a second. There's not a lot of demand for above that, but you've got to be right there and leading the pack if we possibly can into 60 frames.
What do you see as the biggest challenge for 4K adoption in the market?
For a lot of our customers, their endpoints, their displays are 2K. So the solution is really about how to distribute to those devices
and scaling for them.
Exactly that. Yeah.
That's how's RGBlink sold in the United States? Are you distribution or?
Yeah. We have a distributor here, Mega, and they're in Texas.
Okay.
And products available widely throughout the states, which is great. So it's very important for us to be at something like InfoComm to raise that awareness continually in the marketplace and raise that acceptance, lower the barriers.
I was fascinated by your live product.
Yep.
I come from a staging background, as my viewers will know, and I looked at the specs on inputs and capabilities, and I'm like, wow, this is a nice box for the size, especially. There's going to be a lot of live people here, and your booth is positioned very well near the. How are they reacting to it so far?
Oh, your feedback's been tremendous, actually, wherever we go, and we're so close to release now with the product. People can really get hands on, and they're experimenting with what we call the auxiliary outputs, the extra outputs on there, and seeing what the power they can achieve. And for us, it's such a flexible product because we can apply it to different marketplaces. Broadcast people typically want more SDI. Entertainment people want, and integrators want some more DVI or HDMI sources. So it's nice to be able to cover those bases for us in sort of one package.
Yeah, absolutely. And you come back to me on your software package again.
So Expose is our new software platform, unified platform for controlling the processes. Basically bringing everything together, where for each product in the past we've had a separate application, separate app. Now we just have one, and with a modern set of tools that people are used to using, drag and drop type functionality, can position your display devices on a virtual canvas, and then add your video layers over the top of that. So it's much more natural and intuitive. And from the end user's point of view, from where people have multiple types of device, they're now only need to maintain one package, which is great.
To those of you out there who read my rental and staging newsletter, I'm about to go take a look at this product, and you should probably too. Justin, what's your booth number?
We're at C5237 in the Central Hall.
Right by the live events pavilion, so you should be able to find them, and right near our studio. Justin,
right next door. Yeah.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks very much. Great to be here. Cheers.